Hari Om, Namaste. Welcome to the class Saraswati Sabha Turiya second paper Anuvada Pradeepa part 2. Excuse me, today I'm not able to use my camera. Please excuse me for that. Let us begin with Prarthana. Gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroh Matirasti Guru Mama Pahi Guru. Today's lesson is like class number 13, lesson number 6a, SatiSaptami, absolutive locative. Let us learn about SatiSaptami today. Welcome to SatiSaptami. Hari Om SatiSaptami. How are you? Are you going to come into your lives easily? Please let us. Please give us a chance to understand you easily. Please be with us all our life. Once we understand you, we want to use you. You are a wonderful prayoga, my dear. So please come to our buddhis and stay with us. Sthiro bhava, varado bhava, suprito bhava, suprasanno bhava, sthirasanam kuru. So we'll not use any like udvasana mantram later. So no udvasana mantram, only agamana mantram. Okay. So welcome. First, let us take some udaharanas of SatiSaptami. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukri karane. Dukri karane. So kri is the dhatu, kru dhatu. So dukri is this one, and karane is its meaning. So the meaning of this statement is yada kalaha sannihitaha samprapsyati tada ... nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karani. Okay. Second example. Paschat jivati jarjara dehe vartam kopina pruchhati gehe. So yada saha jarjara dehe jivati, that also we can take it. We can take it as a normal saptami also. Just leave it. I mean, I did not think much about this example when I was giving it. Yes, tasmin dehe jivati. Like that we can take, or we can say Paschat saha jivati jarjara dehe tadanim kopina pruchhati. That also is okay. Sometimes it's a little like difficult with the Tingantas and this Saptami of the Shatranta, or like overlapping. Don't worry about it right now. Gatavati vayau deha paye bharya bibhyati tasmin kaye. Yada deha paye vayuhu gacchati. Okay, yada deha payaha tadanim vayuhu gacchati tada bharyaha bibhyati. So vibhyati is a bahuvachana. Somebody told me. So vibhyati is the ekavachana. Not that I don't know bhidhatu, not that I don't know it forms, but it doesn't catch our attention immediately. So bharyaha is the bahuvachana. Tasmin kaye. Okay. Then more examples. Prapte tu shodashe varshe putram mitravadacharet. Prapte tu shodashe varshe. Vikara hetau sati vikriyante yesham na chetamsi tayeva dhiraha. This is from Kalidasa. This is from Chanakya. The first vakya is from Chanakya, second vakya is from Kalidasa. This is from Kumara Sambhava. This is my favorite statement. There are many, many favorite statements. I'll tell you also one more like extreme visheshana, most favorite. So whatever I read will be most favorite, whatever is useful in life in that area. So please understand it like that. Oh, Bhagini calls everything favorite only. So yes, favorite and also most favorite. So regarding that area, okay, so that is the delimiter, right? Then yasmin jivati, jivanti, bahava sotra jivati. So this is a very prasiddha subhashitam. Itham vichintayati koshagate dvirephe ha hanta hanta nalim gaja ujjahara. So nalinim gaja ujjahara. Yada saha evam chintayati sma. Koshagate dvirephe evam vichintayati. So देहाभिमाने गलिते विज्ञाते परमात्मनि यत्र यत्र मनो याति तत्र तत्र समाधयः. So देहाभिमाने गलिते विज्ञाते परमात्मनि. Two SatiSaptamis are there. This is a very, very interesting prayoga. So in the Apte composition, when I was trying to prepare lessons for you, and I have been using Apte composition since I was an MA student. in fact, BA student. So the book is very wonderful and it gives a lot of concepts. I can give you a lot of the whole class. I can spend praising Apte, but what we need is you can open that book and just read the first two paragraphs of this lesson, SatiSaptami lesson. Absolutely look at it. But the one thing is, he gives everything in English. So to learn Sanskritam through English, first you have to learn English terms. This is very absurd. If I happen to write a book, I'll either give only Sanskritam, or if I have some daya bhava for the non-Sanskrit people, then I will use it the English terms in brackets. But never first position for English terms because we are learning Sanskritam. Anyway, with all respect to all the languages, he gives, like Apte gives the first two paragraphs, examples from other languages, Latin, maybe Greek. I don't know what he meant. He knows many languages. So he gives the examples from other, like modern and ancient both. Okay, one more. So those other languages also have these things, prayogas like this. Okay. So these like prayogas are like in the Sanskritam it is like Shashti and Saptami. We say Sati Saptami. And in other languages it can be the San Prathama, Sati Prathama, sorry. And then like some have Dvitiya Vibhakti also. And in Sanskritam, absolutive locative works in a particular fashion. In other languages also, it works in another fashion. So all this knowledge you'll get through those wonderful stalwarts who give you the prayogas from other languages to make your study interesting. Even Kapil Dev Dwivedi does that in his linguistics book that he has written, Bhasha Shastram, Bhasha Vigyan Evam Bhasha Shastra. At least 3 languages parallelly he keeps on giving. So that makes the study a little interesting. Though you do not know anything, one moment. Ha, excuse me for the, somebody is disturbing. So this is like other languages also give us some hint that what is special about Sanskrit, what is not special about Sanskritam. What if, I mean, both have their own angles. I'll tell you why. This is just a small Vishaya Antara. If we say Sanskrit is a very complicated language and we are like staying away, people are running away, then we have to tell the people that this is also like other languages in many respects. If they say Sanskrit is special, she is like, the unique language. Yes, she is. Of course, she is. And that's why it keeps them like she's not very normal. So for our users, that's why we are doing this. Then we will tell them what is normal about it. They say, okay, Sanskrit is any other language, then we'll tell them what is special about her. So many things are like we should be open-minded regarding anything. So that things I like in Apte and I like in all other authors who compare and contrast the language and other features. And the small points, the small sentences that they write in between our flow, they really catch our attention. So we need not go and run and Latin maybe chalo, let's learn what are the rules in Latin and all. We need not run. We can know whatever they have given and stop there. That's all. If our interest is there, first complete Sanskritam and then go to any other language. So that she helps you in building. She gives you the foundation, pillars and all the everything, roofs and all. Then what all you have to fill is bricks. That's all. Bricks and colors and all. That you have to do later. The basic structure you will have. So this is about the SatiSaptami Prasiddha Udaharanas. 10. SatiSaptami Parichaya. Now let us see what exactly is SatiSaptami. We have until now only seen the sentences. I did not explain even one bit. Okay, but we will soon get an idea what we are speaking of. SatiSaptami is like not only SatiSaptami but Sataha Shashti also. So Sataha Shashti and SatiSaptami. Actually, it is called Bhavalakshana Saptami. Its formal name is Bujji, Chanti, Pittu, Kittu. That is there. Such names is SatiSaptami. Krishna Kumar, Krishna Kant. and all like Bharadwaj, all such names for Bunty. Bharadwaj will become Bunty. Krishna Kumar will become Kittu. So such is SatiSaptami, and the formal name for it is Bhavalakshana Saptami. So there is a Bhavalakshana Shashti also, but it's a lesser usage, much lesser. It's only one context they use it. Okay, then what is the non-Sati Saptami existence of that formulation is Yada Tada. Okay, Yada Tada. When, then. Okay, when it happened so, then it happened so. So such constructions, and it is time related. Time is a very important factor which we are discussing in this sentence. Please follow this lesson. Is very, very like beautiful lesson, very important lesson. I've been dreaming to teach this lesson, dreaming to teach this subject since long time. And it happens to make me do it by the Anuvada Pradeepa syllabus. So by this thing I'm telling you, by force, by whatever, now I have to teach. So I try to make the lesson as friendly as possible. So each step is very systematically arranged in this. I'm telling you just that if you follow without missing even one point, then you will be able to construct your own sentences very beautifully. So Yada Tada is the one which when you open the SatiSaptami, what comes out is Yada Tada. SatiSaptami is a kind of coded, encoded. Sat Shabdasya Trishu Lingeshu Shashti Saptami Vibhaktyoho Rupani. So for this, what are the like to make Pulihogira? We need Pulihora in Telugu, Pulihogra in this in the Kannada. So that what we do, we take one rice, we take ingredients like imli, the tamarind, salt, some groundnuts, what all the choka saman. So we take the seasoning, everything we do. We need some curry leaves and all. Like that, what are the necessities for Sati Saptami? Please note it down. You have the document with you already. You have the Vibhakti's document. I'll show that to you, how to use it. So we need the Satta Shabda first. Before we use the document, we need Satta Shabda first in the three lingas. In the Shashti and Saptami three lingas. Okay. So Shashti in the Puman and I mean in the Pumlinga and Kliba, that is Napumsaka. It is Satah Satoha Satam. And in the Stri Linga, it is Satyaha Satyoho Satinam. So this is like Nadi. Nadyaha Nadyoho Nadinam, like that. And then Shaptami is Sati Satoha Satsu. Sriyam is Satyam Satyoha Satsu. Okay, so like that. Then there is a like Shastrik statement I just added here. I'll give you some Kashika inputs immediately after this. Nirgyata kala hi kriya anirgyata kalayaha kriyayaha kala parichedakatvat lakshanam. I told you this is related to time. So how is the time coming in between? There is a kriya which is nirgyata kala. Its time is known, very prasiddha. Then anirgyata kala. One activity is there whose time is not known. Okay, so this is kala parichedakatva. So this is telling us the time exact moment when the anirgyata happened by the nirgyata. So the nirgyata kala will tell you nirgyata kala kriya. There is a visheshana for kriya whose time, whose kalaha is jnata. Nirgyata is nirgyata kala because it's for kriya. That is why we use the Srilinga. So that kriya is important here. So there are two karyas. Basically, there are two karyas and both are different karyas. Different, they are not related. But they occurred in the same time. That is the relation between them. But the karta, the two kartas of the two activities are entirely two different people. Okay, entirely the kartas, the agents of the action are different, are separate, are not related. Even the karyas are related, not related, the kartas are also not related. And if it's a karma, then the karma, sometimes the karma decides, the karma is also not related. The first one, which is Nirgyata Kala, is very prasiddha. And this is the Jnapaka. Jnapaka means it marks the second kriya. It marks the time of the second kriya. Okay, so aparam aprasiddham jnapitam cha. So the next kriya, next karyam, let's take karyam, then that's why prasiddham, jnapakam, aprasiddham, aparam, aprasiddham, jnapitam. So by one act, another act is indicated. That is the whole idea. The indicator activity is continuing, then the indicated activity happens. Okay. The jnapakam karyam prachalati, tada jnapitam karyam ghatate. Okay. So at that time when the jnapakam karyam, that is the nirgyata kala karyam is happening, at that time the anirgyata kala also happens. So this is the same time. एक ही बात को बार बार घुमा के बोल रही हूँ, ठीक है, बस उतना ही है, कुछ नया नहीं है इसमें. Just I am telling you the condition, what I told you here in different words. There can be kartrunishtha and karmanishtha in the jnapakatva of the first kriya. The first kriya can be kartrunishtha or karmanishtha kriya. The second kriya can be either kartrunishtha, karmanishtha. So the samaya is the common point between them. So kriya dvayam api kartari karmani va bhavitum arhati. This is another point. Okay. So now we'll come to some grammatical. Until here, I hope it's very clear. Okay. Until here, it's a very general introduction. All the conditions I have told, but the conditions are important. Okay, they are related, they are connected. One thing is there are two kriyas. Second thing, the kartas are different. The third thing, they both are not related. Fourth thing is one kriya which is famous or well known to everybody. It is marking the happening of the second kriya. These are the important points. Then, yasya cha bhavena bhava lakshanam is the sutra. Okay, this is the Panini given sutra. Welcome to the sutra. Saptami iti vartate. So Kashika is a very prasiddha vyakhyana grantha of the Ashtadhyayi. For those who do not know about her, about this grantha, Kashika is a very, very famous, simple, student-friendly, even beginner-friendly Vyakhyanam of the Ashtadhyayi Sutras. So, Siddhanta Kaumudi is a little more complicated than Kashika. Kashika gives the primary meaning of the sutra very wonderfully. So, Saptami iti vartate. Yasya cha bhavena bhava lakshanam Saptami. Bhavaha is the kriya. Yasya cha bhavena. Yasyaya cha kriyaya. Yasyaha cha kriyayaha. Yasya cha kriyaya. So, by the whichever kriya through which the other activity, kriyantaram lakshyate. Yasya cha bhavena means yasya cha kriyaya, by which by the bhava means kriya. So by that kriya antaram means another kriya is lakshyate. It is indicated. It is not suggested but indicated, means marked. Tataha bhavavataha saptami vibhaktir bhavati. Prasiddha cha kriya kriyantaram lakshayati. This is very clear. That's why I'm not explaining. So this prasiddha kriya, it indicates the second kriya. Examples are Goshu duhyamanasu gataha, dugdhasu agataha, agnishu huyamaneshu gataha, huteshu agataha. Bhavena iti kim? Yo jatabhihi sabhunte. So there is no like this is a lakshanam. This is a bhava lakshanam, they said. Why not just lakshanam? Lakshanitham bhutakyana etc. is there. So jatabhis tapasaha. So that is like Tritiya marker. But here one who is with jatas is eating right now. That is not two activities. This is just marking his visheshanam. That is just the marking point is his jatas. Who is eating? The one who with jatas is eating now. Like that. Punarbhava grahanam kim? So bhavena bhava lakshanam they said. Yo bhumte sa devadatta. One who is eating is devadatta. So even this is like not two activities. So that is the like counter example thing. Shashti cha anadare. So immediately after the bhava lakshanam saptami, there is a bhava lakshanam shashti, I told you, but its area is very, very small. Purvena saptamyam praptayam. And while the saptami is coming in the previous sutra, shashti vidhiyate. Shashti is also being given. Chakarat sapi bhavati. Shashti cha anadare. The cha is very important. So shashti also comes. Yes. In what condition, bhai? It comes in the anadare when there is no adara. Anadarat adhike, Anadaradhike bhavalakshane. So when the kriya is very, very, very derogatory, not derogatory, but what to say, anadara is low level, what to call it as, I'll tell you, give me just a second. Anadara is not insulting, looking down upon. So that kriya is a lowly kriya. Low not by dharma, low not by like humanity, but low by its general level. So there are like very, very painful statements here. Rudataha pravrajit. So so it is like Shashti Saptamyo. I mean, it's not that Shashti only happens here. Shashti also happens. Means Saptami is a common happening in all of it. But when it is Anadara Adhika, then the Shashti also happens. So Rudati Pravrajit. Rudataha Pravrajit. Rudati Pravrajit. Kroshataha Pravrajit. Kroshati Pravrajit. Means somebody was crying. Somebody was very, very lamenting. Not just Krosh is like lament. Very, very painfully crying. Okay, not just somebody beat me. Oh, he took my pencil, teacher, and this fellow is crying. That is not Kroshanam. That's just Rodhanam. He's just crying. But Kroshanam is, oh, what will happen of my life next? Oh, how will I live without this person, without the support, etc. That kind of. We know what happens when somebody does the pravrajakatva without the consent of like parents, or the mother is crying, like mother doesn't want the boy to go away, or the father doesn't allow. Still the boy goes away for pravrajanam. We know what happens at such conditions. They are worried not about the boy will go away, how will we live? It's about how will the boy live. Okay, how will. So there are many conditions. Anyway, we will not go into that. Our Shastriya Udaharanas are very, 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 sometimes indicators of the culture. A lot of cultural aspects will come where we need a lot of explanations. Okay. So they say that when somebody goes to the Pravrajanam, there was a live discussion. I'll tell you, let it happen. See, let all the lessons go together with you because the Sandarbha has come. Let me tell you. Very shortly, I'll try to put it. There is like one Mahanubhava, we all know him. Recently, we had his Janmadinam also, Adya Shankaracharya Bhagavad Padaha. So Bhagavad Padaha Mahashaya, he had just on the 7 years, he left his mother with the Sannyasa Diksha and he started going around the world. Mother was crying. Okay, mother was not happy because she was alone. She was like, she needed some support and Shankaracharya happens to arrange her support and then he leaves. He also from time to time checks her, like whatever she needs. Somebody wrote in a group, I think several years back, maybe 3 to 4 years back, I think it happened. They said he should not have done that. See, this sannyasa taking is very bad. They leave the parents alone and they go. And they only are very swartha people, swarthikas. They should. By name of Shankaracharya Bhagavad Pada, he was saying this. Had he said it separately without his context, then I should not have taken it very seriously. I said, okay, what about the Desha Raksha? Okay, let alone sannyasis. Okay, I'll accept he is a very bad person. He should not have done that. What about the army, sir? What about army people? There is yuddha happening. For army recruits, they have gone. They think that army is a normal job and they get a salary every month. They get something to it. They are happy. No, they have to go and die when the war comes, isn't it? So when a person is going to the war, so he came to the home. He had some holiday. The mother and father wants him to be a little more time, spend more time. He says, no, there is a war. I have to go. The mother is crying and he leaves for the war. And Subhash Chandra Bose also did it. He said, "Ma, tumse bhi ek badi maa hai. There is a bigger mother for me, for everyone. She is mother for everyone. She is our Bharat Mata." Okay. Even in the Bhagat Singh movie, they are put in the jail. Other people were so ignorant of the freedom fighters that he says, "यार ये Bharat Mata है कहाँ? ये लोग बोलते Bharat Mata कैद हो गई, कैद हो गई." So he says that, who is this Bharat Mata? People are saying that she is in the jail. She's in bondage. Where is she? Tell me the jail name where she is there. I'll go and liberate her. These people will at least live. Why are they dying such painful deaths under the hands of those cruel people? So people even don't know who is Bharat Mata. At such times, there were some people who were aware of the like freedom struggle, and they went. No, so then Subhash Chandra Bose is not a hero. He's not a hero in his mother's eyes, in his father's eyes, for all his relatives. He's a villain, isn't it? Then accept everything. Then nobody should go and fight for the country. Nobody should go and fight for the work. So this is the mentality that's going. So Kroshataha Pravrajit is let them cry. I'm going for a better intention. I'm going for a higher intention. And I'll try to stick to it. That is the see, when somebody is crying, then they're crying for several reasons. So what this person should do, the one who is Pravrajit, one who is doing that that Kriya, he should assure others, he or she, whoever, they should assure the rest of the people that we are going to be successful. Please pray for our success. Okay. So that is the this thing. So my short this thing happened. I don't know how many minutes I took. Sorry. Then we'll go ahead. Now we are coming back to the subject. This is not a part of the exam. Whatever I explained, this is just this context has come. That's why I could not stop my temptation to give you this small explanation. Rudataha pravrajit rudati. So this is the Shashti Saptami. That's the only part you have to search the Kriya. So rudataha pravrajit. That is. So while they were crying, he went away for the sannyasa. Then Shastriya Vachamsi. There is some more like Shastriya Vachanas just around this. It's not very interesting, very, very important. I'm just giving you one more angle of this in one more like I was looking for other commentaries. So there I got one beautiful explanation. So I've made it a part of the lesson. Nirgyata Kala Kriya, Anirgyatayaha Kriya, maybe Bala Manorama, I think. Yeah, Bala Manorama and Tattva Bodhini. Two Vyakhyanas are there for Siddhanta Kaumudi. Siddhanta Kaumudi did not give much explanation on this. So other people have given different angles of the same. So you have to read different commentaries when you are very keen about some sutra, when we are keen about a topic. You should always read several commentaries. It's there all in the ashtadhyay.com. You can go to the Sutra Patha and you can discover many more. Nirgyata Kala Kriya, the one whose time is known, Anirgyatayaha Kriyayaha Sakritapi Kalaparicheda Hetutvena Upata Bhavatyeva Lakshanamiti. So this I explained before. Prasiddhireva Kriyayaha Kriyam Prati Lakshanatve Upayujyate na Punar Darshanam. So the darshanam just, we saw it happening together, no. So it is not just that we have seen it, it is because the prasiddhi of the kriya is the very importance for the lakshanam. Okay, so this is like brahmaneshu adhiyaneshu gataha, adhiteshu agataha. So adhiyana, so kartari, in the karta, when the kriya is kartrunishtha, the prasiddha kriya, nirgyata kala kriya is kartrunishtha, it is based on the agent of the action, then Brahmaneshu Adhi. So Brahmanas Adhyayana means like Brahmanas are doing the Adhyayana. Here they are the doers of the Adhyayana. Okay, so Adhiyaneshu Gataha. Adhiteshu Agataha. Then Karmani. Goshu Duhyamanasu Gataha. Dugdhasu Agataha. So Goshu Duhyamanasu. So Duhya, there is a yak here. Yak is a marker of Karmani. We have studied the Karmani, Bhave Prayoga in the beginning. So Kartari, Karmani, Bhave. So Karmani, Bhave are for the passive voices and impersonal voice. Actually, Bhave is impersonal. Because for passive, we need a karma. So here there is no passive. But in this sentence, Goshu Duhyamanasu, the yak is the passive marker. That is the Karmani Prayoga marker. So goes are not Dohanam doing. They are getting Dohanam. They are being Dohita. Okay, so they are being milked. They are not milking themselves, but they are getting milked. Their milk is being taken by others. So they become the karma. So this is how the kartari and karmani, the both ways the SatiSaptami works. I don't want you to ignore Sataha Shashti, but it happens only in one condition, small condition. And there Saptami can also happen. So I'm concentrating on Saptami only throughout this lesson. Don't worry about Shashti much. Shashti is for like recognizing when it happens, when it comes to your, when you are doing some patanam, it is in front of you, then you can use it. Otherwise, most of it is Saptami. Then some more examples. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tung, ta-ta-tung. So there's a like Bhaja Govindam, that stotra. It's a very beautiful rendering by two little girls. It's a very famous, so long back in my childhood, I heard it. Now the girls have become very big, I think. So, Vayasi gate kah kama vikarah shushke nire kah kasarah shine vitte kah parivarah jnate tatve kah samsarah bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. So that tune, it was a wonderful feeling you get when you, I have heard in many tunes Bhaja Govindam. but I didn't like even a single tune. Okay, even very famous ones that are heard. This one touched my heart like anything. Not because I heard it in childhood, but it captures the idea very clearly. The raga should be in line with the bhava of the gana, of the ganam, of the geetam. Okay, it should be in line with it. So this tune really sets to this bhavana. So all the four lines have the SatiSaptami. Vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha, shushke nire kaha kasaraha, shine vitte kaha parivaraha, jnate tatve kaha samsaraha. So these are not like two kriyas we can say, but there is still SatiSaptami. So nirjnata kala, anirjnata kala, etc. is not there, but some asti we can add here. Asti bhavanti paraha aprayujyamanopi asti. So there is a asti kriya everywhere, even when it is not said. Okay, vayasi gate. When there is a time still there. When the vayas, that is the age, the ayu, gate, it has gone away, then kaha kama vikaraha? How can there be a kama vikara bhava? So this kama bhavana happens only in one particular part of life. Nowadays it is starting very early, but previously it was like the marriageable age. When it comes, then only people will undergo that I need a wife or I need a husband, etc. But nowadays they start very early and they want to spend more time in the life with, if possible, multiple. Anyway, this all like, that's why he's asking one question. Why is he gate? So when the जब उम्र ढल गई, जब आयु चली जा रही है, so in the end of, towards the end of the life, or even much earlier. So if the sharira happens to be occupied by some rogas, etc., etc. I mean all these conditions. So vayasi gate means we should think upon this. I'm trying to just bring in the meaning. I'm not trying to discuss all those vairagya bhavas and all to make your day very gloomy and all that. So kaha kama vikaraha? Where can there be a kama vikara? So how you can think of, oh, there are no two kriyas here. But there is like some asti, there is some feeling, there is some expression. That's all we take it that. So this way also, that's why I have taken these examples to tell you. Shushke nire. So nira got shushka. Then kaha kasaraha. So kasara happens to be the water body, right? When the water has all gone away, then how can you describe it as a lake or a pool or something? Shine vitte, when the money is gone away. So when every time in English, if you want to translate, you cannot use Saptami. So if you say like, those who try, yeah, this is a wonderful place to explain. Anuvada Katina is the Katinata of Anuvada. If you want to discuss, you can take such idiomatic expressions. Such an idiomacy is there in these sentences that if you want to say, in the diminution, within the money, what is the family? Is it the right translation? Inside the dried, inside the water, what is the lake? There's a wonderful translation, right? Word to word. Wow, he'll say, I'll give you a Nobel Prize. For translation, if there is a Nobel Prize, I'll give it to you. Huh? So this is how people are translating. So this is where exactly you have to understand the language, the spirit of it, the spirit of her, and how she works. You have to learn. You have to pay attention to this. Without these knowledges, we are trying to, I mean, say knowledges means I don't mean multiple facts. Without knowing these facts, without knowing, being aware of these things, people are attempting to do a lot of becoming great Anuvadakas. They think themselves as much learned and much, ready for everything. They start helping people. They become teachers, preachers, and whatnot. And if you ask them, they cannot translate even one single sentence correctly. And they say we have become like we are. Next step is just putting an university and we are teaching the same as Sanskrit. बोलते हैं ना अगले 5 सालों में आपको यही सिखाया जाएगा कि इंसान केवल एक रोग भरा शरीर होता है. So the girl says that I want to serve the humanity. Then the doctor says, no, you're not here to serve. Just to think of a person as, and that's what I experience with every doctor. Whenever, like, we all have some problems, right? We go to the doctor. I've seen that. So this is how that's exactly what the doctor told in that big class to all the students of the first year who were very enthusiastic to become humanistic doctors. So he was removing that humanisticness inside them. All the humanity elements all to becoming zero is what they learn. So that is the way these people are learning all the translations and language, and the spirit of her is totally killed when they are attempting translation. So don't you should not, all our students of Vyoma and Usha Rani Bhagini should not be like that. Okay, so be aware of some important aspects. So we start the English translation with when. So when the YS is gone away, then where is the Kama Vikara? So you should Kaha Kama Vikara means, acha, what is called Kama Vikaraha? Kaha is not the spirit of the statement. Kasaraha Kaha is not the question that we are asking. We are saying that without water, it cannot be called a lake. So where is the lake when the water is gone away? So when the water is gone away, it will be standard translation for all these four. Okay. So by here, we have finished that Anirgyata Kriya, Nirgyata Kriya is there. But still, this is one another aspect where the kind of so Rudataha Pravrajit was also very clear. There were two Kriyas. There was one Rodanam, there was one Pravrajanam. But here there is no second Kriya, but we can say that Asti is the one. There is no Parivar. So the is we can take it as a working, like acting Kriya. Then how to do the Prayoga? Now we have understood the concept, how it works in the language, how can we identify, how can we translate, all this. Now I want to do a SatiSaptami Prayoga. How can I do it? What are the steps? I'm going to that. First step, construct a sentence with yada tada. Yada gavaha duhyamanaha tadanim gataha. Okay, first yada tada, you put the sentence. Then remove the yada tada. When you are saying yada karyam is there, that is the first karyam. The tada karyam is there, that is a dvitiyam karyam. I'm telling the logical, how you attempt it, how you work it out. The prathama karya, that is prasiddha and jnapaka karya, whose kala is jnata, nirjnata kala kriya. Observe the karta or karma of it. Okay. Change its prathama vibhakti to saptami. If it is a karma, then it's dvitiya vibhakti to saptami. Change its form. Okay. For the prathama kriya. Then dvitiya karya will stand as it is. It will not. So yada brahmanaha adhiyanaha tadagataha. So you need not touch tadagataha. Tadagataha will be same. So brahmaneshu, so brahmanaha was in prathama vibhakti. Okay, like that. Then, so yada ramaha vanamaka gachati is example. Tada dasharataha amriyata. So yada ramaha vanam gataha. So change it to agachat to some kridanta because we need a kridanta. I'll tell you the story of kridanta also. Okay. So yada ramaha vanam gataha tada dasharata. So change the agachat to gataha. Then amriyata mritaha. Take it to, this you need not change. This is optional. Second sentence is optional. Rame vanam gate. Now this prathama vibhakti is Rama. Vanam is dvitiya vibhakti. Don't touch it. Here it is a kartrinnishtha prathama kriya. So Rame. So Ramaha prathama vibhakti change it to saptami. Second vibhakti remains as it is because it's not a part of the activity. The nirgyata kalatva is not here. Then gate. So this gataha is there. Change the kridanta, which is indicating the kriya, into saptami. So second will remain same. So tada will be gone away. So tada will yada tada dvavapi nishkasyate. So iti dvavapi, I should add it like that. Yada tada dvavapi nishkasyate. Okay. So that is the one thing. Then Advitiya karya se yatha tatham siddha. So dasharatha mritaha. So the amriyata, you can keep it amriyata also. Here kridanta is very important. That is the idea. Yada ratrihi vyapnot tada chandramaha uditaha. Yada ratrihi vyapta tada chandramaha uditaha. Vyaptayam ratriyam chandramaha uditaha. This is how the sentences are constructed. I've taken them from Prasiddha books. They are not my own sentences. The first one is my own sentence. Then, okay. Now, this is the interesting part of this lesson. So, what is the difference between you come to Usha Bhagini to learn and you go to some other books or some other resources, I don't say there are not better resources than us. There are there, but this also is a very good resource for you. This is what I want to impart inside the students. This culture, this kind of learning method, which is my dream method. Okay. When I learn, I would look for something like this. That is what I try to give to the students. Okay, whatever has facilitated me to learn that concept will definitely facilitate the students. My aim of teaching is not to make the work of the students less and less, but I want to make it more and more also, but with a direction. Okay, so this I worked for you. You can also work in such more directions. So now I am giving you one beautiful this thing. So the pullingas, let us look at the saptam. Now to work with SatiSaptami, we need the pumlingas. Okay, we need the saptami. Sorry, not pumlingas. I'm really sorry. Where is my mind? I'll say it again. For usage of SatiSaptami, the Bhavalakshana Saptami, we need the Saptami Vibhakti Rupas. Saptami Vibhakti Rupas of what? Of words, of Shabdas. Shabdas are three kinds. Into three lingas. They are, according to lingas, for the linga, there are three kinds. There is one Pumlinga, one Strilinga, and one Napumsaka Linga. So first let us see Ajanta Pumlinga. And they are again by Antata, by Varna Antata, the Antya Varnatva, they are again two kinds. Ajantas and Halantas. Ajantas are again 8 kinds. Halantas are 33 kinds maximum. Okay, but not all the letters will have words. There are more, I can tell you 5, 10, maybe around 15, 12 to 15 antas in the Strilinga. Okay. So the Akaranta Rama Shabda, the Saptami will, that's why I said I did not concentrate on Shashti at this point. I am telling you, I have given you only Saptami Rupas. You can work out. Now I said I give work to the Vidyarthis also. Now your homework is find out their Shashti Rupas and prepare in the book. If you are very keen about using Shashti also, even in the Anadara also, then also you can, Anadara is also a very good concept in life. We sometimes time to time need Anadara also. Okay, to tell others how much they like paint us, we have to tell them. Then what language will you use? Then according to grammar, please use Shashti. Then you will be very blessed by Panini. Okay. Just for kidding, I am saying. So prepare the Shashti Rupas also. That is the center idea. Then Akaranta Pumlinga is also there. The Gopa. You have these in the document. I'll show you. The Ikarantas Hari. So these are the model words. They are not Rama, Gopa, Hari. They are the models for Akaranta Pumlingas, Ikaranta Pumlingas, etc. And Ikaranta Sudhi, Sudhi, Sudhiyo, Sudhishu. Ukarantas Guru, Guruvoho, Gurushu. So this is nothing but there's nothing new for. We're all good level students, I know. So for the very beginner level students, this is an idea. So how will you use SatiSaptami without the knowledge of Saptami words? Now you are attempting a language. He is full-fledged language. So SatiSaptami means, oh, okay, using Saptami Bhakti na, that's all. Are bhai, kaha? How much? What is the extent? What is the expanse? So you'll get an idea through these 6 slides that are going to come your way. This is the first one finished. Okay. So these are the so many antas words in the Pumlinga of the Ajantas. Now let's go to Halanta Pullingas. So there are Chakarantas, Jakarantas, Takarantas, Nakarantas. Okay. These all like I have a lesson on Halantas, like in the Anuvada Pradeepa. Sorry, we have a lesson. It's not like my lesson. So with you all, we had a lesson in the Pradeepa 1 part, Anuvada Pradeepa. So you can go through those Halanta lesson. In that, I have explained how this happens and all, but we are only pertaining to Saptami Bhakti. So Rajani, Rajnyoho, Rajasu. So all these antas are there. So they work a little differently sometimes. But here Saptami is mostly E-O Su. E-O Su. Mostly it is like Tadrikshu. Here when the Ka happens, then the Sha comes. Here the Anaduhu has become Anadutsu. You can observe the Saptamis. Okay, here one more homework. One homework is the homework number 1. Write all the Shashti forms. The homework number 2, take the Shabda Manjari book and observe all the Saptami prayogas in all the words, all of them. I did not include sarvanamas. That is the third homework. All the sarvanama padas collect the Saptami prayogas, all the three vachanas. Please write them down. For all, like for your good only, I am telling, do this work. Then you will never miss Saptami prayogas. Okay. So third homework is prepare all the sarvanamas also in this way, along with asmad yushmad. Then the strilinga rupas, the ajanta strilingakas, all like this. So you can go through them, just forms. That's all. I just collected them and kept in one place. Then the like halantas, all strilingas in one place. There is also pa, I think. Pa and all are there. Just to check if whatever is strilingas are not exhaustive. There is a pakaranta, appu shabda, which is a nitya bahuvachana. So such words, please try to check. Budh also is there. Dhakaranta. Did we have dhakaranta in this? Dhakarantas are there. Yes, yes. So like that, if something is missing, add it. This is the fourth homework. Okay. Now the fifth one. We'll see if any comes out. So this is again like napumsakalingas. I have taken the ashtadhyay.com Shabdapatha part for this for these rupas. So if you want any meanings, yeah, fifth homework comes right your way. Yes, it always waits. You know, Bhagni has so much homeworks to give you. The sixth homework is this one, fifth homework, sorry. So this is like find out the meanings of the words if you need it. Don't ask me what is Sulu Bhagini, Bhagini, what is Pradyo. Don't ask me. They have given the words I have given you. My interest was only if there is an Okaranta word, if there is a like Ukaranta word, my interest was only that. So then I found out the words in the Shabdapatha by the filters. I added the filters. I found them. I'm giving you. If anything is missing, you just add it up. Okay. Kliba is a Napumsakalinga. Okay. And Halanta Napumsakas. Okay. They're mostly like the Pullingas only, most of the times. Okay. The Prathama and Dvitiya will be different. In the Halantas, Napumsakalingas are ditto photocopy from Tritiya Vibhakti to Saptami. Same like Akaranta Napumsakas are matching with Akaranta Pumlingas. Like that, Halanta Napumsakas match with Halanta Pumlingas from Tritiya to Saptami. Then, now we are coming to very important topic of Kridantas, which will be the last topic today. Okay. The Krit Pratyayuktas are Kridantas. There is a Krit Anta, Kridanta. So we used to joke on the Danta part. Okay. So we will take what dantas are these, or what kind of special teeth are like canines, and they have that incisors, canines. What are they? The four kinds of teeth we learnt in the childhood. Huh? I forgot right now. So those dantas, they are not dantas, but they are kridantas. So the krit in the end, the krit pratyayas. So they are added to the dhatus. The pratipadikatva happens by krit adhita samasascha. By that, the dhatutva happens. Sorry, not dhatu, the pratipadikatva happens. The first kriya will get the kridanta. The nirgyata kala kriya will get this one. Okay. So dvayoho kriyo jnapika kriya vasham krudanteva. Dvayoho is not important. I just put it for this thing. For completeness, you can make it like the second kriya can be tinganta. Okay. So this I got. So now an interesting thing happened. I promised to tell you Kridanta story. So in the SatiSaptami, Kridanta Prayogas are important. I have seen always with a Kridanta. I thought there is a rule. I searched for it. I did not get it. I asked in a group. One good Acharya Varya is there. He answered my question. Vishnu Namputriji. He answered my question. Lakshyamana bhavaha lakshaka bhavaha iti atra dvau bhavo tatraiva savidhihi. So where is the Lakshyamana, Lakshaka? They both are there. So one is the indicator of the another. There are two bhavas, that is two kriyas. That's the first point. Bhavaha sarvada dhatvarthaha. Dhatuhu krudanto va nunam tinganto va. So dhatu can be krudanta or tinganta. Na tingantam pratipadikam. So there cannot be saptami. You see the point? So that is how krudanta is coming into picture, was the explanation. If there is any better explanation, please get it to me. This is what I got. I was really searching for any kridanta point mentioner any author who mentioned, I went through like several books again and again, how they explain the SatiSaptami, the few books which are giving very, very very little meager explanations. They did not mention this point at all. Then I asked whatever sources I have got. I'm not saying that I've exhausted everything in the world, but everything that I have, I exhausted. Okay. Then, so this is a small story. Finish it. End of the story. Do you like it? Yes or no? Checkbox. Then, Kridantaha ye anavyaya. Now, we are talking about Kridantas. There are two possibilities. One, there is an avyaya Kridanta. One, there is an anavyaya Kridanta. So, in the Trishu Lingeshu, the Rupas are there. They're like Pumsi, Striyam and Klebe. Now, when a Kridanta happens like Twa, like the Lyap, Tumun, etc., happen to be the avyaya Kridantas. Okay? Yeah. So, they are like avyaya Kridantas. And anavyaya Kridantas are those which make Pratipadikam. So, once there is Pratipadikam, what comes? All the three lingas come. Okay? For the Kridantas. So Kridantas happen to be one of those Pratipadikas which have capacity to make the three lingas forms. Okay. Now the gam, if we take gam plus kta, gata, so gata becomes a Pratipadikam. Now gata has a power to make gata, gata, gatam, all the three. Okay. So that like niyata lingaka and aniyata lingaka, there are two kinds of Pratipadikas. So Niyatalingakas are like Rama, always Pumlinga. There cannot be Ramam, there cannot be Rama. Rama is there. That in this only, Bhajagovindam only, that Rama Bhogaha is there. That one word comes there. I was looking for what is Rama. Rama is a beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman is called Rama. And sometimes it is used for derogatory terms also anyway. So that. So mostly many words are like some Pratipada that we will see in a 2 seconds. After 2 minutes, we'll see how some Pratipadikas from Kridantas also happen to be Niyatalingakas. Okay, that we will see. Then once this Gata is prepared, there is like the 7 plus 1 into 3 into 3. Sorry, this I have to, I'll right now correct it. Give me one moment. Give me just one moment. This into 3 is also there. I did not put it. 1 minute. This, okay. Where is it gone away? Yes, here. So into 3. Because 1 into 3 is Vachana. Second into 3 is the, this one. Mana, Lingam. Okay. First one is Vachana. Second one is Lingam. So you understand there are 7 vibhaktis plus 1 sambodhana. Into 3 is the 3 vachanas. It is 21. 21 plus 3. That is 24 forms. We'll always call it 21 plus 3 forms. Then into 3. Now 21 plus 3 into 3. Okay. So how many? 21 3 3 2 6 63 plus 3. Okay. So like that. 63 plus 3 forms. Okay. That 7 plus 1, right? So we can go to 24 into 3. So 3 4s are 12. 3 2s are 8. No, 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 72. Yeah, it should come to 72. I was just wondering why it is coming 62. 72 forms. Okay. In all. So when we count the linga also, so there are 72 forms. 24 are usual forms. Like for Rama Shabda, the 3 vachanas and 7 plus 1 vibhaktis, it will give us 24 forms. That is 21 plus 3. Now when it is like into 3, then it becomes, all the 3 tables will come. Like Gataha, Gatau, Gataha, Gatam, Gatau, Gatan, like that. Then Gata, Gate, Gataha, Gatam, Gatau, Gatam, Gate, Gataha, that. Then Gatam, Gate, Gatani, Gatam, Gate, Gatani, Tan, Tadatan, Tan, Tadatan, all they will come. So these 3 talikas will come for each Pratipadika, that is the center line. Now, the Jnapika Kriya can be like, that will be in the Kridanta only. Okay, so the Jnapaka Kriya, sorry, not Jnapita, but Jnapaka Kriya in the Kartari or Karmani, when whichever, like Kartranishta or Karmanishta. So, okay, Kartari Sthitaha Shabdaha, not Kartari Prayoga, but Kartari Sthitaha Shabdaha, Karmani Sthitaha Shabdaha. That Kriya which is related to this Kartanishthata, let us call it Kartanishta and Karmanishta. Then that should be in Kridanta eva. That is the niyama. So Gatavati Vayau Shushke Nire Samprapte Sannihite Kale, etc. So that should be, so Gatavati, Gatavat is the Kridanta here. Shushka is the Ktanta for the Shush. Then Prap, Ap Dhatu, Apta, it will become Samprapta. Now, this is another gift from me to you. So we are trying to do the same that we did for the Shabdarupas. Okay, there is no homework, don't worry. I did all the homework here. So I took one dhatu. Maybe you can practice for other dhatus. One dhatu you can take and you can do all this for other dhatus. I have taken from ashtadhyay.com as far as I remember. So there are like the each Kridanta form with the like one dhatu he takes. He gives the Kridanta form to this. And then all the three like lingas. So first I have put all the three lingas once. Okay. So I'll explain one to you. It's like null is the pratyaya. Okay. How to use this document? This is only the directions. Null is the pratyaya. When you add null, it will take aka. It will take aka. Okay. So hru will take aka, then it will become a. Because of the nitvam, there's a nit. That's why the adi vruddhi happens. And there is a this thing. So vruddhis are. So hru is the r, for r, r happens. So har, aka, haraka. So haraka becomes the pratipadika. And what is there in the end? See, all we should. You all know the divisibility tests, right? Divisibility. There's a big number. It should be divisible by 4 or not. We are checking. Don't you need to do anything to all the other numbers. Just go to the last 2 numbers. If those 2 numbers are divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay? Like that they tell. Okay, what is the divisibility test for 10? Wonderful divisibility test. Either, there's only one. There is 0. There should be a 0 in the end. It is divisible by 10. What is the divisibility test for 5? It is like either 5 or 0, 5 or 0. Then it is divisible by this. So like that, when we are looking at this, so we need not look at, if you see the Anupurvi, like, okay, let us say, Gopi Jana Manoharaka Pratipadikam. Wonderful Pratipadikam. Krishnaya Namaha. Gopi Jana Manoharaka. So one who has looted the minds of Gopikas. One who has stolen. That ha. Do we need to do any with that Gopi Jana Manohara? All the 8 letters are nothing for us. Only the last letter, even the K is also not for us. We only need the A on the Ka. That is the divisibility test. Now this ending A will decide what rupas will come. Because we are now working with Saptami Rupam, that is why I was just wondering to tell you this point. So in the ending today, again I was looking at the lesson, this point came to my mind. If I give you this input also, it will be much easier for you to identify the forms. You need not wonder, you need not worry. Like, oh, so many Kridantas forms. How can we remember? So whenever they come to Sanskritam, it is always this Bechari Sanskrit Mata. Kitna bura lagta hoga unko. Har koi unko dekhta, everybody sees her. They says, oh, so tough, oh, so tough, oh, so tough. What is tough, beta? Tell me, what is so tough? Haraka, null or truch or whatever be it. Just look at the end. Ending varna, not even akshara. Here ka is the akshara and a is the varna on the ka. Okay, so we only need to work with the a. So haraka, harakau, harakaha. But we have only saptami in our mind. So harake, harakayoho, harakeshu. Harikayam, harikayoho, harikasu. So this will make harika. That you understand. I did not put the Strilinga Pratipadikam again. I did not add the Strilinga Pratyayas. So you can look at the forms and you can, it's very easy. You can look at, you can dig the Pratipadikam yourself. I mean, Pratipadikam is haraka only. Only the 3 pratyayas are added to it. So then truch. Truch is like cha goes away and tru remains. So it will become ta, like pitra. Okay, so rukaranta sadrishatva. So hartari, hartroho, hartrishu. Nyat. Nyat will again have the nit, same like nul. It will be like har, again it will come. And the nyat, na will go away, ta will go away, ya will remain. So ya comes here again. Again ya has got a. So this is akaranta sadrisha. So harya, harya, haryaha, haryo, haryaha, harya, harye, haryaha, haryam, harye, haryani. So these are the three again. Our 72. Okay, our 72 forms. Then Tavya is the, there's a favorite, this thing. Many people use it with so fond of, they are so fond of it. So Hartavya. So Hartavyaha, Hartavya. Again, Akaranta Sadrishatvam. Then Aniyar, Haraniya, Akaranta Sadrisha, Haraniye, Haraniya, Yoga, Haraniyeshu. Like that. Then again, Ta Pratyaya, Hrute. Okay. So Hrita, it will become. Then Hritavat, it will be Takaranta Sadrisha. Harat, it will be. Here Shatru and Shanaj will have Dhatu Gana. They will work with Dhatu Ganas. So this is Takaranta Sadrisha, like Marut. Okay. Then Sya is the, like the Bhavishyat marker, Harishyat, etc. Then like Harishyati, Harishyatoho, Harishyatsu. Here there is like Harishyati and Harishyanti. Both are given. So two forms. The slash is standing for the two forms. Then the Shanach will also have Dhatu Gana, and Shanach has like three kinds of Shanach. He has given. I have given whatever he has given. Okay, so this is a plain. This is the Sya. Sya means Bhavishyat Ardhaka. The Bhavishyat Ardhaka, Harishyamana. Okay, Harishya. And Harishyamana. There is a Hari. So don't take Hari as separate form. Hari, Hari. So replace only two letters here. So the Shyamana will come again here. So Harishyamana, Harishyamana. So it's like that. Okay. Then Ach Pratyaya, Akaranta Sadrisha, then one un. So there are, until here, there are like Pumsi, Kliba. Another point, the Puman and Kliba, again I told this point previously, will have the same forms. The Striyam will have separate. Okay, that will go like either Nadi or it will go like Rama. Nadi, Rama, Nadi, Rama. That will be the only possibility. Then the Ghai. Ghai Pratyaya is Nitya Pumlinga, that is what is written there. So it will become only one form. The tin will have Nitya Strilinga. It will have only one set of forms. Only one linga. Okay. And the lute will always be Napumsakalinga, Nitya Napumsakalinga. So it will have only one set of the forms. Okay. So this is the end of our lesson today. Hope you liked it. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you will use it. Hope you will do all the 5 homeworks. Please don't neglect the homeworks. Please don't think that Bhagini has no work, so she gives us a lot of homework. So many works we have got. We have to do the household activities. We have to work. We have to earn money. We have to go here, there, run here, behind children. We have a lot of works. What does Bhagini think? We are sitting idle. No. You're not sitting idle. I know. I respect your time. But still, do the homework. At least Sthali Pulaka Nyaya is a wonderful word I have been hearing since childhood. It really attracts me a lot. Even when somebody tells me, do it with Thali Pulaka Nyaya, I like it a lot. So if I tell you 10 words, at least do it for 1 word. If I give you 5 homeworks, do at least 3 of them. Okay, at least if I tell 100%, at least you do 20%. Okay, I'm giving you so much. But do something. Okay, do something. Don't come back without touching this lesson, or either go through this lesson totally one more time. That will help you to, whatever more material is needed for you people to work with the SatiSaptami Prayoga, that will come to you. Okay, those things will come to you. They will be generated inside you once you give the time. Okay, once you give the time, energy, and practice, then only they will have the what you call as the scope to generate. Like if you want to plant, if you want a big tree, what do? You take the seed and put it inside the bhumi. You will give some water every day. Then the tree will become big one day. Okay, like that, I am trying to give you that bija. Once you have the bija, you can become a farmer. You can become the generator of a tree. So try to generate that language like a tree in your brains through more practice. All the homeworks, whichever I gave, whoever has the scope, time, energy, please utilize this opportunity, not because I said, but because you want it, you need it. Okay. With this, I finish off my explanation and my Gyan Dena. Everything is finished. Now the class is open for questions. I have time today. You can take my time. Please ask the questions if you have any. You can raise hands. Yeah. Veena ji raised hand. Yes. Yes, Bhagini.
नमस्कार भगिनी, प्रश्नः नास्ति, केवलं तत्र हरिशब्द पुल्लिङ्गरूपाणि सन्ति खलु, तत्र हर्योः टङ्कणदोषः अस्ति इति मन्ये भगिनी.
Okay, okay. I'll just check. Thank you. Let me look at it. 1 minute.
पुल्लिङ्गरूपाणि हरिशब्दाय.
Harishabde, Haryo. Correct. Yeah, that's a Tankana dosha. Yes. Thank you. That now rectified. Yes, thank you. Good. Yes. Anybody else want to say something? Please don't feel any hesitation. Now you can take my time. Today I'm okay, free. Any previous lessons doubts also you can ask. Any homeworks issues also you can ask. You have practiced something somewhere, some book you have read. Any sentence you did not understand. Astu. Then we'll close the class. Shubham Bhoya to you all. See you all next week. Today is Monday, right? So we'll meet back on Thursday. Again, Guru Vasare Melishyamaha. Tavat Shubham Bhoya. Spend some time every day with Sanskritam. Without eating, we cannot live. On Upavasa day, by Bhagwan's grace, we can live. Okay? So without Sanskritam, we should not be able to live. Understood? Understand the spirit of this sentence and apply it to your lives. Shubham Bhuyat. Harihi Om.